Hello there, this is Keeping Up with Ann Canada. Today I'm going to be talking about revenge, which is a very negative attribute that is a killer in our relationship. Sometimes you might wonder how your relationship just went down without you realizing it's because of revenge. Revenge becomes a cycle of life with whoever you have a relationship with. Could be your mother, your husband, your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, whatever relationship that you have. If you tend to have this attribute where you are getting each other because you've been hurt, it will keep going and it becomes a cycle of life and you end up losing your relationship. So what is revenge? It is very important to understand what revenge is, because at some point the reason why somebody is trying to get somebody based on what they did to them is because they're trying to find justice. Revenge is meant to destroy the other person if you really manage to, but mostly it is self-destructive. Revenge is one of those attributes that have the deepest instinct, because it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter where you are. Sometimes you feel like, no matter how good you are, you feel like if somebody does something to you, you are like, I hope something gets him. And you have this thing at the back of your mind. To those that believe in karma, you're like, karma. Or you're just like, we'll see. So that's very deep. For a human being who needs peace in their heart, that instinct is very, very deep. As much as you think revenge will give you justice, revenge will keep your relationship on its toes in a very negative way, because you get the other person, they will try and get you. You get the other person, they will keep trying to get you back. So it becomes a cycle of life. So we are going to talk about what revenge does to you as the person who is revenging, the person who's been hurt, and what it does to the person you're trying to revenge or to the person who tried to hurt you. A situation comes when somebody really, really hurts you and tries to harm you or harm whoever you love. You take it up to yourself that you want to hurt them back. You really have to understand the person you're dealing with. You have to know who they are, what ticks them off, what makes them happy, because you might miss the mark. This is what I mean. You might go out of your way and do that one thing that you think would hurt them, just like they hurt you. And unfortunately, you miss the mark and they don't feel nothing. And what revenge does in this instance, it hurts you more, because you see them living on with their lives and going on with their day-to-day activities without being hurt. So that's how much revenge can just make your situation worse than it was before. So revenge is not a good thing. It hurts you more than it hurts the other person. So there is that feeling after you revenge somebody. I know most of us, almost all of us, we have had that feeling that says, yes, I got them. They felt it. And then when you are still human enough, you have that little small voice, that little instinct in you that will say, after all, that wasn't really nice. Then that's the whole reason you will understand and know that revenge is not good. Like Gandhi said, an eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. So just imagine if everybody was revenging one another. Every time you do something to me, I'll get back at you and all this thing. An eye for an eye, everybody gets blind. So what does it do? What else does it do for you? this revenge. You might think that you got justice, but you didn't. Because what you did is you just opened a can of worms. You're dealing with another human being. Even if you're dealing with an animal, it will get back at you again. So it becomes a cycle of life. You hurt them, they might bring an AK-47. So, this is a war that you have just started. Revenge is not good. Not only does revenge affect just you or the person you are revenging, it will affect both parties deeply. Depending on what was going on or depending on how much you went to revenge the person, it could affect their children, it could affect their parents, it could affect even their future relationships. Revenge is so intense, it has the worst attribute because even the nations of the world, whatever is happening now to all these political issues, it's based on somebody trying to get at somebody. So that's how bad revenge is. Because it won't only hurt just the two of you, it will hurt everybody else who is involved in that relationship. So, revenge is a relationship killer. Think about it before you do it. The game has to stop. It's not a good game. If you're strong-minded people, now I'm talking to you. If you're a strong-minded person and you believe that revenge will give you justice, or revenge will give you peace, or revenge will make you feel like you're better, it doesn't do that. It destroys you mentally, physically, because all your life you're looking behind you. All your life you're scheming on what you have to do next to hurt this other person more. All your life you have to mend some things that you did, you caused by revenging. It is a dirty game. It is a dirty game that has been played with different countries, a dirty game that has been played by people in relationships, be it in a marriage. Revenge destroys everything. If that relationship in the home of married people with children is destroyed, then we know schools are destroyed. We know churches are destroyed. The community is destroyed. So, watch out for those attributes that seem like they would give you justice, that seem like they will give you peace. They are self-destructive. Hopefully, if you are the person who's been revenged, you realize that it's a game too, and it has to stop. Whatever you do, make the situation better. So what am I talking about? If you feel like you want to revenge somebody, think about what it will do to you, like I said. Think about how it will help you as a person. The obvious thing, it's nothing. Open a way of communication. Agree to disagree with the person. If it's something that you cannot control, there is always different ways, and that one way where you have to go to your God to fix it. Because there is nothing else that will destroy you as an individual, the other person, the families, the churches, the whole world as it is, like revenge. So let's think about it. All right, thank you for watching Aunt Canada. Thank you for all the support, the subscribing and the likes and the comments. I see them most of the times and I appreciate them. I hope all that we're doing is to help each other look at life in a broader aspect, because what we need is better relationship, taking away all those negative attributes and encompassing them with good attributes, which are forgiveness, which are love, communication, and embracing each other. Thank you, and please don't forget to subscribe and like, and please view.
I'm hopeful, yeah. yes I am hopeful for today. Take this music and use it, let it take you away, and be hopeful, hopeful, and He'll make a way. I know it ain't easy, but that's okay, 'cause we hopeful.